What? Inhale an amiibo? You can... Oh yes, this game is amiibo compatible, I forgot. An interesting use of them to have him inhale them. Huh. I don't have any amiibos, but that's another way that this game is cleverly incorporating, well, of course encouraging you to buy more, but it's a clever use of what they've available to them. I'm already thinking this is going to be one of the all-time best Kirby games. A culmination of what started with Kirby's Return to Dreamland. I bet that this train is transporting resources or personnel to that skyscraper. So, we're going to be able to get there aboard it. Very clever, Kirby. Alright, what the... Oh, that enemy in the background is called a Pilla. I do remember that. It's a propeller! It's a propeller! Those were also from the Dark Matter games. Good, good. In any case, this Pilla appears to be of the same species as the invaders, because it must be one of the invaders, and we have the doctor ability. What does this one do? This is a new one. Knowledgeable in medicine and the sciences, Dr. Kirby has a variety of quick and devastating attacks. Of course, you study medicine and the sciences to learn to fight. Press and release B, alright. Pill bopper, bouncing capsule, science lab, research. We have an attack called Research Vault. Neat. Once again, I'm not going to remember all of these, but I want to try spray medicine. It's not a very healing kind of medicine, I betcha. Yeah, these are propellers, alright. We've, back in Kirby's Dream Land 2, they would attack you under certain circumstances. I forget what exactly. Was that a... Yeah, he charges forward with a frickin'... What are those called? Bulletin boards. Yeah. Let's go back there and get that battery. We have a piece of alien technology to activate. I suppose the Kirby is just going to charge his way to the head of this train, because he's got questions for who's ever at the front of it. And there's another battery there. We might need it in a minute. We will need it in a minute. Whoa! That is one big chip. It has 3 tails! It must be a very old chip. Okay, where is that battery? It is right here. There can be no doubt that whoever is at the head of this train will indeed have to do some explaining to Kirby. And there's not really going to be much that they can say, I betcha. Some nonsense about how they're modernizing the world or something. Also, we've just been introduced to a teleportation device. We will no doubt see more of those. Oh, it's a clown acrobot. That's what the clown enemies are called, apparently. For some reason, they're called clown acrobats. Which I can't help but think is a little weird, because they were probably not robots in Triple Deluxe, were they? I guess they're just an entertainment machine. Oh, the subject of clowns? It's everybody's favorite, the Poppy Brothers. Those little sociopaths. I see that the invaders have hired them to work for them too. I might add that one of the few spoilers that I am aware of are the names of the invaders, but I don't want to give that away. You'll get to see about that in a little bit here. The music is so good! Alright, there's a bit of code cube back here. I keep wanting to call them data cubes. Thank you. Let's go through the ventilation. Ah, a flamer. And is that a suit of Robobot armor I see? It is. we're gonna steal that Robobot armor right from Hultman, which is the name of the villain, actually, as I mentioned earlier, though it's not the name of the bad guys as a whole. That's just the primary bad guy. Oh, it's a giant chip. Well, we'll be on our way then. Those things look kind of like bullet bills, but they're bullet bill hammers. I do not expect that the villains of this one are with the Koopa Troop, though. Oh, we're going on top of it. No! Oh, too late. I wanted to go to the front of the train, though. Why are we going this way? Well, whatever. I'm surprised that even this suit of armor couldn't resist the wind, though. Oh, I wonder if it could do anything to a Shotzo. No, Shotzos are still invulnerable. Those are some interesting scenery going by. Are those? No, they're mountains. For a second I thought they were buildings. Heck, they might be. Oh! Oh boy. Well, good to know that we have that available to us. They're introducing all of these interesting new game mechanics, and doing it in such an aesthetically pleasing way. Maybe I should have tried out the cutter ability. Ah, well, I didn't. Well, I suppose we'll put that down right there, and we'll go back here in a minute after we take off the armor for a bit. Specifically right here. This music gives me a Kirby's Dream Land 3 vibe. And that is a very good thing. Ah, there's a code cube. Suppose we'll have to go get it. Let's go get it. That's the next step there. After you say you're gonna go get it, you gotta go get it. I was right about them not being able to do anything to Gordos, but it seems that they're just going to use Gordos as a security measure in of themselves. No, I like Doctor ability. Sir Kibble has no loyalty except to the highest bidder. That's why he works for any villain who hires him. You know, Kirby, you should hire him one of these days. He's pretty good. I don't think you'd regret it. I wonder if we picked that up with the Kaboo on it. The Kaboo would have just stayed on it. I'd like to think so. No, it's good to know that those big metal blocks will break other blocks too. Oh, yeah, I'm not afraid of you. Is that a... yeah, it is a chair. It's a very tough chair, I might add. Well, let's get into the head of this, shall we? The train's front is shaped like a face. That's weird. Oh man, I was hoping that... wait a minute, we have the chance to get the bomb ability. Never mind. Wrong button. Okay, never mind. Maybe we don't have much of a chance for the bomb ability. Well, we will in a sec. We'll get it yet. Okay, now. Let's see what... whoa, boy! Dude, is there a special... yeah, the Unstoppable Marching Bombs... Boom Stepper? What does Boom Stepper mean? Is that the name of this form? Or is it the name of the attack? Or is it the name of the bombs we're dropping? I'm gonna go with it's the name of the bombs. So every time Kirby drops one, he shouts, Boom Stopper! In that cute little Kirby voice of his, which I'm not even gonna try to imitate here. Also, we're running low on boom stoppers. I hope that will not boom stop us from using them. But that's probably how it works, isn't it? It's the invaders, robots, huh? Well, they're called bombs. They're just called bombs, are they? Oh no, I see. It said bomb because that was our current copy ability. It would seem that as tough as these are, they look kind of like, Rob the Robot Operating Buddy. I suppose that as tough as they are, they couldn't help but design them with this one pretty significant design flaw. At least if you're going up against Robobot armor. Gigavolt, huh? Well, Gigavolt, I'm sorry I took out your your similar modeled friends there. Really is a shame. But alas, I'm not the one who started this fight now, am I? Oh, Gigavolt, you're gonna try and smash me with that oil tank-shaped thing? Your hand, I mean? Nice try, Gigavolt. But this is war. Like, this is really war. Wait, what? Oh! We're going to screw its arms off, aren't we? Not that way, you dirty-minded person. But the screwdriver kind of way. And there we go! I must say, this certainly is a physically impressive battle robot, but it seems to be a bit mechanically lacking. I suppose these invaders don't always follow such good business strategies. Or such good manufacturing practices, I should say. Now it's just like a snake, huh? Oh, you're launching missiles. Some good those are gonna do you. Especially since you're the one they're gonna blow up. Or not. Why did unscrewing that cause it to explode, though? That doesn't make sense. Was it attached to its engine or something? In any event, Gigavolt is down. And I assume that the train at least brought us a bit closer to that mysterious skyscraper. I bet you this time I'm gonna do real good in the gold game. There! That's good enough. It's also a nice touch that they have that old Kirby sprite on the LED display there. Oh, Kirby's wearing cute glasses! Hadn't realized that till right now. Fake what? Oh! That's also from Kirby Air Ride. I remember that. That was from the City Trial, the best mode in Kirby Air Ride. We also have Robobot armored gear. Suppose it must be seal of some kind. And what is this? Sailor Waddle Dee! Sailor Waddle Dee is the least appreciated of the Meta Knights. In the past, I believe I said that it was Captain Vol, but I'm sorry. His henchman, Sailor Waddle Dee was, especially since Sailor Waddle Dee, unlike Vol, who was a coward in the end and abandoned his ship. Sailor Waddle Dee died with the halberd the first or second time it crashed, if you think, as I do, that the anime is a prequel. I am aware there are contradictions between the games and the anime in certain respects, but in a series with as fairly loose a continuity as this one, I don't see why that should be a huge concern. In any event, to our right, you see where the special stage is going to be. And we're finally going to go not into that skyscraper, which I see as a force shield around it, but into some sort of facility the invaders have built. Let's see what we have here, shall we? I really do enjoy how cinematic this Kirby game is being. What have we got up here? A big winding path. The building is shaped like a screw. That's how into building things these people are. If they can even be called that. They really did a good job incorporating the amiibo and street pass thing. Just seeing those icons on the bottom of the screen, but there. Oh, this music! This is from Kirby's Dream Land 3. This played in the Black Pyramid level. Perhaps the most memorable level in the whole game. Also, these archers look a lot like the invaders, and did they look like that in the previous, in Kirby Triple Deluxe? In any case, these must be the invaders here. In any event, my theory is, since they have this music here and the invaders are aliens, that the invaders have some kind of connection to those pyramids that were in Kirby 64 and Kirby's Dream Land 3. And I know I said I would try not to have too many, spoilers, but I am given to understand that later in the game, they do in fact have a black pyramid. Which is a shocking amount of continuity, really. I never expected there to be any explanation for that, but who knows, maybe I'm jumping the gun a bit with that one. Wait, up, down, and up will give us the treasure chest, huh? Sure. Up. That H again. Up, down, and up. I have a feeling these are going to get a bit more complicated later on. So then, down. Hey, do you have a copy ability? No. Just a lowly invader. They do also look like Megalore. A little bit. I mean, what am I saying? They do look like Megalore. Not these ones, since they're covered in armor, but... And then up. The fact that it has this maze-like quality makes it even more reminiscent of the Black Pyramid level. Not that it looks anything like it, but the music. Okay, we went the right path. And we got a code cube for our troubles. Those code cubes we got earlier must have been in transportation or lost when there were technical malfunctions or something. These are the ones actually firmly within their facilities. It's a bit surprising, though, that aliens who are so into technological advancement would employ archers, though, instead of some kind of sci-fi archer kind of thing. Sticker! It was worth it. This is good. Maybe some of you out there might say they're just milking my nostalgia. But I think that there's more to it than that. I think this is really good. These lasers would also be very dangerous if they could move. I'm gonna take this invincible candy. Let's go be invincible for a little bit, huh? Let's go be invincible for a while together here. I'll take it. Alright, one more code cube this stage. Propeller, huh? Oh, I don't need that stuff right now. Who's next? Who's in this room with the wire mesh we can climb on? King Do! Sorry, King Do. Sorry that you had to have such a disappointing defeat. But King Do is a new one. I don't believe we've ever seen a King Do before. Or... Oh, this is a new variant on the Spark thing, isn't it? Interesting. Come to think of it, King Do might have been in Return to Dreamland. I wasn't the biggest fan of that one. I appreciated the promise of its title, and I think that if this is the culmination of its trend, then it certainly was a good thing for the series, but wasn't my favorite. Alright. I think there was a, King Do in that one. What? Oh, I see what we're doing here. Alright, what machine are we going to activate with this one? Oh, no! Oh, I see what we have to do. It would make sense to just be able to, No! Okay, well, let's try that again. Oh, no, okay. We still have another one coming here in a sec. Or not. Never mind. I was too slow. This Shotzo provides only minimal challenge. Frankly, you should just be able to... I jumped the gun on that one. What's that they're forming in that tank in the background? I jumped the gun again. Or the spark, or... No! There we go. Come on. Well, we took too long. Let's try again. And it goes past. We move it! We go! We race over here and set it down. And now, we reap the rewards, namely the code cube. Oh, that sweet, sweet code. C++, Python, all that kind of stuff. This is so cool. I'm usually not at such a loss for words. I can usually describe it a bit more sophisticatedly, but this is really good. Go! I didn't quite get to number 1. So we're not gonna quite be the best, but we'll be somewhere around there, huh? That is Kirby. Oh, Kirby Tilt and Tumble! That was another one of the Kirby games with the checkered labyrinth in the sky. One of the few I haven't played, in fact. Just Deluxe, that's a little dull. Adeline! Oh man, I wonder how she's doing these days. I bet you she's become a great artist at this point. It's been years. She's probably all grown up now, graduated from the Art Academy, all that. That was Kirby from Kirby's Epic Yarn. In that game, Kirby had lost his ability to inhale because an evil sorcerer turned him into yarn. So the air passed right through him, you know. Alright. Good thing Kirby got all that code. He caught on to that fast. He's an adaptable hero. That's how copy abilities work, I suppose. The code cubes disabled the firewall blocking the road to the boss. I'm gonna take a look at the EX stage before we jump too far into this. 6X. You put an X at the end, it becomes cool. Wasn't there an episode of Star Trek called something like... What was it called? Something like Charlie X? I think so. What is this music? It sounds familiar. Where have I heard it before? It's probably another techno remix. Oh, of Green Greens. Cool! Kill. Oh, what do we got up here? Nothing. Alright, well, let's just go down. We're gonna go down. We're gonna screw up and go down. Normally when you screw up and go down, it's a bad thing. But here, it's exactly what we want. Why, thank you. What are they called again? Boom Stepper. I also like the calming music they have on the title screen. You waddled these? I can't believe it. You're all just a bunch of quislings helping out these invaders. Well, except our friend the Waddle Dee. He's not. What about this? Okay, that's not what we... There we go. Oh! That's what we had to do. That's why the switch was there. Clever. Clever game designers. You and your good game design. This is just such a joy to play. The animations are so smooth, the presentation is sleek, and for what little of it we have so far, I really do find its narrative actually interesting. Or actually, let's go back here, and then we'll see what else we can get. Oh, this is just the door out. We want to get the sticker up there. I do suppose that the, well, I'll say that. I'll save that comment for a bit later. Alright, let's climb. Look at those steel girders in the background. Isn't it sickening? Oh, well, we made it. Sickening, isn't it, to see them so abusing the natural beauty of Popstar? Which, I grant, has some very weird stuff in it. We'll be on our way then, Poppy brother. No one is going to stop them from being enemies of everyone. Oh. Oh, this one's Kirby Superstar sounding. Samira! It's Samira on the subject of Kirby Superstar! I remember in the anime, Kirby got the mirror ability from, at one episode, a giant mirror windmill monster. It was one of my favorite episodes since it was Don Quixote based and wasn't bad, you know, besides that. I am a big fan of Don Quixote. Is that a cyborg Scarfy? It is. It's kind of horrific seeing them, you know, take all the wildlife and just turn them into monsters to serve them. They're like the pig masks. And that's a great level of cruelty to be like the pig masks. Although, of course, this game isn't going to get quite so philosophical about it. What do we got? A pipe? Exactly is what we got, a pipe. Oh, I see. Oh, the sticker? We're gonna go down here, we're gonna see what we got here. Just a way back is all we got there. Figures. Oh, hotheads! Is there something back there we can get? Nah, I don't think there is. Let's keep going. Let's keep going this way, yeah? This way. Ah, this sounds very Kirby Canvas Curse-ish. In fact, it might be a remix from that very game. It definitely is. It definitely is from Kirby Canvas Curse. Once again, the techno remix works here too. And there was Rick, Koo, and Kine. Wouldn't it be great if they actually, you know, included them in a later Kirby game? I mean, it would be great. How do we get out there? Through the pipe? Through the pipe. Well, let's go into the pipe there. And go over here. What do we got up here? We got stars? We got the stars? We got this. By God, I tell you what, in this Kirby RPG, they're going to bring back Rick, Koo, and Kine. In fact, I bet the more story and cinematic quality of this game is just practice for the RPG. In case this comes true, I want to be clear about this, that I am making these predictions right now in September 2016. So if I'm right, then let the future know that I called it. This music, though, I believe is just original music. And it just sort of sounds like noise. Okay, I'm beginning to like it. It's beginning to grow on me. It has a weird science fiction thing going on. Wait, what was the other route? What would have happened if we took the other route over here? The other route that had been available to us. That was worth it. A 1-up would have happened, and those are always welcome. You know, there was a Homestar Runner character named 1-up. I still remember some of his dialogue. Hey, Stinko Man! I heard that you're the guy. I want to be the guy too! Is that where they got the name I Want to Be the Guy, or was that a reference to I Want to Be the Guy? I'm not sure. It's where I first heard it anyway. Which doesn't mean much. Which Kirby game is this from? I don't know. I want to go with Archer over Mirror. I'm more familiar with Archer. I've used it a lot more recently. Thank you, Waddle Dee. Who's next? What baddie are we gonna fight next? A pretty bad one, I betcha. Kibble Blade? Sir Kibble, you put on a bit of weight. No! Alright, Sir Kibble. Okay, Sir Kibble. This is getting a bit out of hand here, Sir Kibble. This is just the first level, Sir Kibble. This is very epic music, though. And I believe it is also from Kirby Air Ride. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is from Kirby Air Ride. Like, absolutely is from Kirby Air Ride. It sounds very Air Ride-ish. Which was, unfortunately, one of the best things about the game was the music. If only it had had a story mode. Then it could have contributed significantly to the lore rather than just giving us the name of a few planets, because I believe in the Japanese original version of Kirby Air Ride, they were planets, rather, like each race course was the name of a planet it was on, rather than just, the name of the track. Thank you. Now we'll be on our way then. Come to think of it, I suppose the idea of a checkered labyrinth also turned up in Kirby Air Ride in the Checker Knights level, didn't it? But that was a different planet, so... as I just said. Okay, let's go. Oh, didn't quite make it. You know, I've never remotely understood Cutter Kirby's hat. What's with that hat? Why is it the duck thing? It doesn't make any friggin' sense. Thank you, Mr. UFO. See, he's an example of an alien who isn't such a bad guy. Yeah, Kirby's snorkeling. Like he always is, as he's wont to do. Oh, Taranza! I remember that guy. Wonder how he's doing these days. You had a bit of a hard life, but you ended up making the wrong choice supporting your queen, friend. Meta Knight Medal? It says it's from this game, so I guess I'll find out what it is later. Just iron? Weird. Where are they going with these things? Also, did I just notice Capsule J2 flying in the background? I think I did. I think Capsule J2 is going to be in this game. Does that mean that the aliens built Capsule J and Capsule J2? Maybe. Anyway, let's go take on Clanky Woods. The music continues being atmospheric and awesome. Hey, Bandana D. Thanks, dude. I really wish they gave you a name other than Bandana D. Maybe something like Gya. That'd be a cool name. Dr. Kirby. We'll use the aliens' own medicine against them. Are those cameras, or are they spotlights? I think they're spotlights. But we have that H symbol again. What have they done to you, Whispy? I'm not gonna stand for it, whatever it is. We're gonna go all Dr. Mario on you. Oh no! Whispy Woods was once a great spirit of the forest, and they've had the nerve to commit this audaciously horrible thing. They have the nerve to do something this horrible to him. You know, I know that Kirby and Whispy have had their scuffs over the years, but overall, I think they could have a worse relationship. It really pains me to see this happening to old Whispy. A circular track! It's like the Whispy Woods fight in Kirby 64! Oh, he has, cannons on his back, too, does he? They weren't quite cannons, they were exhaust pipes. They're taking advantage of the 3D just like Kirby 64 did. Did we get a copy ability from it? We got Bomb! Hey, Whispy! Hey, Clanky, I mean. You're not Whispy. Whispy, is this a cyborg or a robot? Because what I want to know is, I mean, if Whispy's in there somewhere, I want to try reasoning with him. But if it's just a robot that's made to look like Whispy, to replace Whispy, then I don't have any such business. Actually, what does the flavor text say? Whispy Woods has been mechanized and modified to run around freely using drills as legs. It's also been outfitted with a giant, powerful screw. It is Whispy. Whispy! I know you're in there, okay? Uh-oh. Whispy! Whispy! Please, listen to me here. We don't have to do this, Whispy. It doesn't have to be this way, Whispy. Whispy! Whispy! No! Okay, Whispy, please. We need to attack the, drill launcher mechanisms he has on the side here. This is pretty intense. I wish I could have saved you, old friend. Maybe I have. In the robot's destruction, maybe Whispy can be free someday. Really just leave this whole mechanized thing unaddressed? This is horrific! I suppose we are just going to leave it unaddressed. Is Whispy like that mangled and dead? This is really horrible. This isn't okay. Are they not? This is a dark one. In any case, Resolution Road, huh? And the first level is a city, by the looks of it. In fact, it looks like the second level is too. Sorry, I just needed a moment there to take this all in. Well, we'll be on our way then, won't we, Kirby? Oh, Poppy Brother. Goodbye, Poppy Brother. We're not gonna miss you. Those Poppy Brothers are already terrorists. The government has hired their own terrorists to terrorize their own populace, and of course, to keep people like Kirby in line.